Nice. So this is the New York Brothers Theo piece, and it feels very Mayer-like. It's got that lovely centralised kind of cannonball sound. Think Phil Woods, that kind of idea. You want to play jazz lines on it, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And this is another mouthpiece like the slant sig for tenor, right? That was a popular demand. There's so many people who love the Meyer for good reason, right? So, but they wanted the ultimate Meyer, one they didn't have to worry about playing a bunch to find, that really good one for them. And so, and I've worked on almost innumerable Meyers in my life, so I have a very intimate knowledge of Meyers. So basically, I just drew on the best qualities of the Meyer Brothers mouthpieces, and then the New York USA's, and even the modern Meyers, and I rolled them together into like the ultimate Meyer. So the experience we've been having as we share this mouthpiece with the world is that people come into our booth or shop or wherever, and they got their Meyer, and then they walk away with this mouthpiece, and like, oh wow, it's like the same but better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's my goal with this mouthpiece, and in fact, even Greg Abate, who was just inducted into the Rhode Island Hall of Fame, for jazz, and he played with Phil Woods and everybody. Right, he plays that Meyer sound. He'd been playing his Meyer, vintage Meyer, for 20 years. And he played this, and now he's even recorded his most recent album, Greg's Groove, on his mouthpiece.
Right.
Yeah,
That's some achievement after 20 years to switch, because
yes,
Meyers and Links, they're the ones that these players are really precious about.
Right.
Particularly if you have a vintage one, you've had it in your collection for years.
Yeah.
So to change that over is a kind of a leap of faith in terms of what these players are doing here. Really.
Yeah, I took it as a personal design challenge.
Yeah.
It's like, can I
Can I do this?
So,
Yes.
Yeah, and so far it's been a great success. So looks good.
Great stuff. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I love this mouthpiece. Really velvety sound. So this is the Gaia Ebonite for alto, and it's just got that really centralised sound for me. You feel like you can play ballads like that. It's very free-blowing, really. I'm sure you could go bebop on it and all that kind of thing, but what's your take?
Yeah, so basically I designed it to have the same general characteristics of a Meyer, like same general brightness, same general projection.
Right.
But I took all of my study and made, like my version of, again, Standing on the Shoulders of the Greats, and it's got a bigger chamber, so it actually has a large chamber.
Okay.
But it's the way it's shaped, it just gets that fullness of sound, and that big bottom end, and large chambers haven't been made much in modern altos, so this is quite a unique mouthpiece, actually, design-wise.
Yeah.
But like how you played it, I mean, I could really hear, you know, that fullness of sound and the beauty that a large chamber can get.
Yeah, it's just, for me, it's one of those mouthpieces where you start playing lyrical lines and you just kind of want to play like that all day. So just lock me up in a room and I'll see you in 3 hours time, you know, because it's got that
Right.
sound in it that you just want to explore the sound quality more than anything else in a mouthpiece like this. So yeah, I love this kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's my design goal,
Yeah.
right? Is to like make mouthpieces that you just don't want to stop
Yeah.
playing. You know, that's how you know when you got a good fit, right? Because
Yeah.
you just want to keep going.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
You got some players on this?
Yes. Actually, I'm happy to say my good friend George Young loves this mouthpiece, right? And so he's you know, man, he played with everybody, you know, like including, you know, the Beatles, you know, John Lennon, and with you know, the Rolling Stones, and right, so his resume is just gigantic. So I'm thrilled that he loves this mouthpiece so much, and also Jacob Szczesny, right, who's playing with Postmodern Jukebox and Mike Posner. Right?
Yeah. Brilliant stuff. Love it.
Yeah. Thanks.
Short and sweet. Okay, so this is the Durga, so we're on to the loud stuff in the alto range now. And for me, it still has some body in the sound there. You know, you can still play jazz on this, as well as project. It's got that nice, almost 50-50 combination going on there in terms of its function.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
That was my goal with it, right? Is that, again, it's got a high baffle, right? But it doesn't really sound like it, right? I mean, it sounds like it because it projects, right? But it still has a lot of body to the sound, right? And that's because it also has a large chamber, rounded inner sidewalls, right? Very difficult, actually, mouthpiece to make, to, you know, in a small size to make those organic shapes inside.
Okay.
But I think you know, it's now, you know, very popular. This particular mouthpiece took a lot of study and effort for me, actually.
I won't ask. Okay.
Yeah,
it sounds scientific. Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the beginning, when I first started making mouthpieces, I was primarily a tenor, you know, mouthpiece maker, right? And so, you know, like guys like you know, Gerald Albright and, you know, Nelson Rangel, and, you know, we're playing on my tenor mouthpieces, but not my alto mouthpiece. And I was like, darn, you know.
Right.
So, you know, actually, you know, like, they've helped me, you know, by giving me feedback, and I put the pedal to the metal, and now I'm happy to see, now like Nelson Rangel's now, you know, playing this mouthpiece as his primary mouthpiece, so that's a huge win.
That's a good achievement.
Yeah, it's a huge win for me.
Some player.
Yeah, but it's still, you know, it's got enough projection, you know, because it's like, you know, B.K. Jackson and Adrian Crutchfield, who are touring with Prince, right, and Warren Ham, currently touring with Ringo Starr, right, they all use this mouthpiece.
Yeah, so you're really starting to build up on it,
Yeah.
Fantastic stuff, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's nice. I mean, I felt like just in that kind of F blues lick type thing, I was going through the spectrum of, you know, the softer sound. It wants to, you can control it quietly, and it's got that nice fuzz to it, but it's got that steaming punch as well.
Right.
So it's amazing the resonance you can get from this metal Durga. You know, it feels a little bit different from the Ebonite from that point of view. Very responsive.
Yeah. So yeah, like I can hear a little more of the, the ringing metal quality in that, and that's and then the hard rubber gets the same general characteristic but with warmth, and then the blue mouthpiece is designed a little bit in between where you get that warmth, but you get that little extra that punch or vibe that you get from the metal in it while maintaining the the warmth.
Yeah, it's very clever, this sort of 3-tier range with the Ebonite and then the blue, kind of more taking that one step on within the Ebonite and then it steps onto the metal. I kind of understand it a bit better now, so that's great stuff. Yeah, really good. Right? Well, that one really rocks out, man.
Yes.
So this is one of your artist series, so this is the Mindy Abair, so very specifically for her. And I can see how, given that she plays in groups like Aerosmith, how this would really come through when you're in that electric situation and you need to come through all the loud stuff around you. I can see how that would really work.
Yeah, I think if an electric guitar were a saxophone mouthpiece, might be this mouthpiece.
I think that sums it up very well, Theo.
Yeah.
Great stuff. It's a lot of fun to play, actually, a lot of fun.
Yeah, this mouthpiece, again, was like about a 3-year process of working with Mindy. Yeah. And so, but after 3 years, it was amazing. The first night, it was like complete, and then we got a phone call from Mindy and just raving, saying, "Oh my gosh, I've never sounded so good. I've never been able to rock out so much. I'm just over the moon." And we had a little party that night. But,
celebrate.
Yeah, because also for me, I wanted to make a mouthpiece that could really rock out, but wasn't thin or harsh or but was rocking.
Yeah.
But like
had some proper saxophone character in the tonality.
That's
so
right.
It's not just here's an edge and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, a lot of fun to play.